Hey everybody, welcome back to the mailbag. Today we're going to address a question about how to fit your backpack. First, we're going to start by finding the appropriate size. We have 4 sizes with our system: small, medium, large, and extra large. This is a basic guide based on overall height. If you are over 6 feet tall, you should start with the XL setting. If you are 5'10" to 6 feet tall, you should start with the large setting. If you're 5'8" to 5'10", start with medium. And if you're under 5'8", try the small setting. Different people will have different torso heights. Some of us have longer torso, some of us have shorter. What I just said is not a hard rule. Play around with it. Adjust up or down if you feel the fit isn't sitting right on your body. So next we'll get into the 6 steps. The first thing you want to do, put the bag on so it sits comfortably. You'll want to take the shoulder straps and tighten them just to a point so that it's not too loose. Next, you'll want to find the waist belt, and you'll want to find the opening that sits in the waist belt. This is designed to wrap around the top of your hip bone, so the bottom portion should sit on your hip bone while the top portion sits on top of it. Close the belt, and then take the 2 forward pulling pieces of webbing and pull it tightly. Now you don't want it too tight, just find a nice firm feeling. So next, go back to the shoulder straps, and if you need to tighten it any more to get so the bag sits in place now that it's aligned with your hip bone, go ahead and do that. The next step you'll want to take is to find the sternum strap, which is located across the chest area, and close the sternum strap. Now you'll want to adjust this to what's comfortable for you. For me, I like it to be fairly tight because it has an elastic backing that lets it grow when you breathe. So the next step is to find the load lifter straps, which are located right above the shoulder. And basically the load lifters pull the load up, give it some support, but they also suck the load into your back. This is another personal preference. I personally like mine to sit flush with my back, nice and tightly. But some people don't mind a little play depending on the activity they're doing. The looser your load lifter is, the more swing you're gonna have with it. The tighter it is, the less play you'll have. That's basically it. It's quick and easy. A couple of things to consider when you're fitting your pack is that this one fit isn't for all occasions. It can be, but don't be afraid to adjust your pack depending on the different terrain. An example of that, if you're heading downhill, you might want your pack to sit a little looser so it sumps down a bit. That way it will keep the pack height a little lower when you're traveling on a steeper angle. And if you're doing more aggressive things like sports, say mountain biking, snowboarding, when you're in your most active period of that day, you'll probably want to keep the bag nice and tight so it has less swing. Well, I hope that helps everyone to understand how to properly fit their pack. If you have any questions, ask below and I'll be happy to answer them.